Hi everyone, I hope your week is going well. This week we are primarily going to be focusing on systems of linear equations. And first we're going to be focusing on 2 by 2 systems of linear equations. So a 2 by 2 system of linear equations is exactly what it sounds like. It's two equations that are a part of some system that have some kind of relationship to one another. Okay, usually they're of this form here, where we have y equals ax plus b, and then we have y equals cx plus d, two separate lines. Okay, and usually a, b, c, and d, or at least they can be all different numbers for a, b, c, and d. Okay, and our goal is to try and classify different types of relationships between these equations. So let's go over the three basic types we can have. If there is only one point that satisfies the system, or we say solves the system of linear equations, then we say that the system is consistent independent. Okay, so a consistent independent system of linear equations has one point that's going to satisfy it. So let's go down here and let's see what this looks like. So we're going to look at this one here, consistent independent. So let's say we have one linear equation that looks like this, so it creates a line. Okay, a consistent independent system of linear equations is any system of equations. This is your second line here. That they're going to have exactly one point where they touch. So if you have a consistent independent system of linear equations, this means that they're going to intersect at they have two lines that are going to intersect at exactly one point. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with when we have a consistent independent. So when we find the solution to this type of system of linear equations, we're finding the point where these two lines are intersecting. Okay, and we'll get to solving the solutions here in a minute. Let's say there are infinitely many points that are solutions to the system. Then we say the system is consistent dependent. Okay, and what you're really looking at here is possibly two different expressions of the same line. Okay, so there are two lines that effectively perfectly overlap with one another. So they have an infinite number of points where they intersect. Okay, so that would be considered a consistent dependent system of linear equations. Okay, and if there's no point that satisfies the system, it is called inconsistent. Okay, if there's no point that satisfies it, then they're inconsistent. And what you're dealing with there is you're actually dealing with parallel lines. That's what you're dealing with when you have an inconsistent system, right? You have 2 points that have, or you have two lines that don't have any intersection at all between each other, and you're always going to have parallel lines, at least in 2 dimensions, when that's the case. Okay, so this is how we classify different types of 2 by 2 systems of linear equations.